So much buzz about the free agent class of 2018, Danny. One of those names, big names out there, Manny Machado. A lot of speculation that the Orioles really wouldn't look to bring Machado back. Yet, according to JP Morosi of MLB Network, they don't intend to shop Machado, even though he's set to be a free agent, and some feel like they don't have the money to bring him back. Do you think the Orioles can re-sign Machado, or what would you do with Manny?
I would try to do everything I could to re-sign Manny back to this organization. But unfortunately, the way that the Baltimore Orioles have always worked, they're not going to give a ton of money. I know they gave Chris Davis $161 million, but they're probably wishing that they didn't right now. And it's not because Chris Davis is having a down year, but I mean, Manny Machado obviously is going to deserve twice that amount. And the Orioles just aren't a team that is typically signing guys to that much money. And I kind of agree with them that don't try to trade him next year, because the city of Baltimore will go nuts if you traded Manny Machado. You know, he's kind of the franchise player right now. I know Adam Jones has been great. Some other guys have been great, Jonathan Scope, but Manny Machado is one of the faces of Major League Baseball. So I don't think you can trade him, but I also don't think the Baltimore Orioles can afford to sign him for $300-400 million.
Even though it would piss off their fan base, then how do you justify that? How do you justify knowing you're not going to pony up to sign him, which I totally agree. If I'm Baltimore, you can't let this guy walk, but their history says that they don't open up the checkbook. How do you justify then not trading him and getting something back for him and letting him walk after next season?
Because you go all in next year in his last season as a Baltimore Oriole. You do everything you can to try to win.
You're going to have to get some pitching.
Thing. Yeah, so that means if you got to eat up Chris Davis's contract and try to trade for some pitching, or Adam Jones, whoever, Trey Mancini, trade some pieces, because in Manny's last year as a Baltimore Oriole, you better go all in and try to win the World Series.